What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is a little bit different. I thought maybe we could have a little bit of a chat. I have questions and I want opinions. So I was talking to a friend of mine the other day on the phone who happens to be another YouTuber. And he mentioned that whenever he is working on a build at this point, he worries that it's going to be good enough to bring to a show. And he wasn't happy about that, and he decided that he needed to get away from that thought, or that way of thinking. And I started thinking about that after, and I do that at this point. I find myself worrying whether or not a build is going to be good enough. I've said it in other videos. I've made mistakes, and it won't be perfect. And that kicked off a whole thing about, is there such a thing as a perfect build? And we've covered that. But this is more of a state of mind thing. Is it bad to worry about whether or not the model you're building is going to be good enough to bring to a show and compete with? Now, I do understand that there's a lot of my viewers and subscribers out there that are members of the Build For You community, which is fantastic, fine by me. A lot of you guys don't compete with your models. A lot of you guys are just maybe getting back into the hobby after 30, 40 years of being away from it, or things like that, and you're not really worried about whether or not you're going to be able to bring your model to a show and have it do well. You're kind of just worried about getting a model done at this point. And I understand that. So I guess this question isn't really maybe geared toward you guys. I think it's more geared to other people out there that do build their models to bring to shows, that actively bring their models to shows, I guess is where I'm going with this. And my question is it bad to think that way? And if it is bad to think that way, what do you do to stop it? Makes you think. So myself, like I said, I find myself worrying whether or not something is going to be good enough to bring to a show. But so far, it hasn't ruined things for me. I kind of feel like it might be healthy. It might be a good way to improve on your building skills, maybe help you become a better modeler if that's what you're looking to do. Myself, I always want to improve. I always want to get recognition. I don't always want to get recognition. I mean, getting recognition is good, but it also proves that all the hard work that you're putting into building models is paying off, I guess is what I'm saying. And maybe it's not all that bad of a way to think. This is why I'm coming to you guys. This is, I appreciate you guys being here and listening and commenting and giving me your opinion. I'm not necessarily super stressed out about it because, like I said, it hasn't had a negative effect on me as of yet. As of yet. But what do you think, guys? You guys out there that actively bring your stuff to shows. Is it bad to think that way, or is it good? I guess it all depends. So if you're somebody that doesn't really, if you've only been to one or two, I don't know, maybe. If you've only been to one or two shows, is it okay to think that way? I mean, boy, this is what happens sometimes. up here in the empty noggin. I start to think about something, and I wonder. Now, like I said, I am all for building for you. I'm all for no matter what you're doing, as long as you're enjoying yourself. That's all that matters. I don't care what you paint a model with. I don't care what you glue it together with. I don't care. I don't care. As long as you're having a good time, that is all that matters in the end, regardless of your skill level, regardless of what you're doing. Bringing them to shows, not bringing them to shows, building them, throwing them in the back in the box and putting them in a closet, building them, putting them on a shelf, displaying them, showing them in videos. All of that, the end goal should be the same, for us to be having fun. And I'm just curious what you guys think about, that thought process being bad. I don't know. I hope I haven't confused you guys. But I wouldn't be surprised if I have, because I'm confused myself. I don't know what the answer to that is, if there even is an answer. But I figured I'd, kind of maybe get that off my chest more than a community question. But you know what? I would love to hear from you guys. I'd love to see videos from some of you other content creators that watch me and have an opinion. No matter what it is, your opinion is valuable. So I'd love to hear it. I really would. And thank you guys for taking the 7 or 8 minutes to listen to me ramble about this so that I could get this off my chest. I really appreciate you guys. You're awesome. Thanks for watching. Again, thank you for subscribing and listening to this kind of stuff. Appreciate it. Check out everything linked in the description of the video. They will appreciate it. And I got to go record a podcast. So that's going to be fun. I'm super stoked about the podcast that's coming up today. There's somebody very special that's going to be on this podcast. Very special to me anyway. So I'm looking forward to it. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you a couple more times before Monday strikes. Anyway, so you know that. Okay, I'm done. Thanks, guys.